For over a decade, being a working designer meant one thing: you paid Adobe. But that absolute monopoly has quietly shattered over the last few years. The market has fractured into highly specialized, isolated ecosystems, each tailored to a specific operational model. To navigate this landscape, we look across two metrics: your budget and the level of precision your daily work demands. Map the major players against these metrics, and they immediately separate into distinct corners of the market. Defaulting to whatever everyone else uses no longer works. The best software for your career is now dictated entirely by the specific deliverables you hand to your clients. Let's look at the actual cost of getting this wrong. Right now, solo freelancers and independent creators are experiencing massive subscription fatigue. Locking into a specific software ecosystem early in your career builds intense muscle memory. Once you learn the keyboard shortcuts and the interface quirks, switching away becomes incredibly difficult. If you buy into an expensive, top-tier subscription, but only use a fraction of its features, you are bleeding your own profit margins month after month. But the reverse is also a trap. If an agency hires you for a sprint and you can't open their source files, you lose the job and damage your professional credibility. Selecting software is a binding business partnership. It directly dictates your profit margins and client compatibility. Adobe Creative Cloud remains the undisputed heavyweight of the industry. Its value proposition is simple. It provides the standard for complex files like InDesign layouts and After Effects projects, and it integrates native generative AI right into the canvas. This chart shows the trade-off. You get flawless agency compatibility, but you pay a premium recurring monthly subscription fee for the privilege. Opposite Adobe is the Affinity Suite, which has emerged as the primary alternative for the solo professional. Affinity allows you to achieve professional-grade vector illustration and photo manipulation with a one-time payment. Your overhead drops almost to zero. But that lower cost creates friction. You'll face immediate hurdles if you need to pass open files back and forth with an Adobe-locked agency, and you won't have access to native, high-end generative AI tools. There's also an unseen cost to switching: the dozens of unbillable hours you will spend breaking years of ingrained Adobe muscle memory to learn a completely new interface. The debate between Adobe and Affinity is a straightforward business trade-off. You are choosing to pay a financial tax to guarantee collaboration, or you are taking on workflow friction to protect your revenue. If your work never goes to a printer, the landscape shifts entirely to tools like Figma and Framer. These tools offer unmatched rapid prototyping and direct-to-CMS web building, all hosted entirely in the cloud. They are built specifically for designing interactive screens. Because of that focus, they have severe limitations. They lack CMYK color profiles for print, and they are functionally useless for heavy photographic manipulation. Then we have Canva, a tool heavily utilized as a marketer's crutch. Canva's appeal is speed. It offers instant asset generation using rigid templates, requiring virtually zero learning curve. It works perfectly for a casual marketer, or for a designer who needs to hand off a fully editable social media template to a non-designer client. But it completely lacks professional precision. If you need to manipulate custom vector points with a pen tool or execute complex typography, Canva cannot do it. Workflow speed usually comes at the direct cost of professional precision. You have to decide exactly how much control you are willing to sacrifice to get the job out the door. We also need to address the controversy around AI features integrated into these platforms. There is a massive difference between generating a hyper-smoothed, generic image from a text prompt in a lower-tier tool and utilizing Adobe's generative fill to precisely remove a distracting object from a complex photograph. If you rely heavily on automated, rigid templates and generic AI outputs, your work will look cheap. Clients can spot it immediately. AI features should augment your precision. If they replace your foundational design skills entirely, your market value drops to zero, because the client could have just typed the prompt themselves. So let's map out exactly which tool you should invest in, based on your primary revenue source. If you regularly collaborate with large legacy agencies, or if you require heavy motion graphics and video editing, you must choose Adobe. Treat the subscription cost as a mandatory tax for doing business. It guarantees file compatibility and keeps you hireable. If you are a solo brand identity creator or an illustrator looking to keep your overhead completely flat, purchase Affinity. You will maximize your profit margins, provided you manage your clients' expectations regarding exactly what type of files they receive at handoff. If you exclusively build websites and digital products, you need to live entirely in the Figma and Framer ecosystem. Just remember, you will still need a companion app, like Affinity Photo or Photoshop, for complex image processing before bringing those assets into your web layouts. Identifying exactly what you deliver to your clients instantly eliminates choice paralysis. Do not let internet tribalism or emotional loyalty to a software company dictate your professional toolkit. The correct software is simply a mechanism. Its only purpose is to protect your profit margins and serve specific client needs. Let the tool work for your business model, never the other way around.